Separated by only 8 miles on Tobacco Road, the rivalry between the Duke Blue Devils and the Carolina Tar Heels has become almost mythic. While usually playing out on the basketball court, where Carolina holds a slight edge of 6 national titles over Duke's 5, their business schools too have their own form of rivalry, with Fuqua having an edge over Kenan-Flagler, at least when it comes to rankings. But rankings aren't everything, and if you're considering one, you might consider both, because a deeper dive actually shows 2 very similar schools. Starting with size, both programs can be categorized as small, though it may be more accurate to say that Duke at 385 students per class is small, while UNC with approximately 250 students is really small. Interestingly, Kenan-Flagler has shrunk its class by some 40 students over the past 5 years. Part of this reflects a higher yield during the pandemic as people opted for school rather than work, as well as UNC's strategic decision to lean into its intimate setting. For UNC, what has been slower to change has been the makeup of women in the class. As many business schools approach parity between the number of men and women on campus, with Duke at 45% women, UNC has struggled in this regard. It has only been over the last 2 years that UNC has been able to move from 1/3 women per class to now approaching 40%. When combining this with its small class size, that means that a UNC class may have roughly half the number of women on campus versus Duke. When it comes to the question of the role of business in society, both Fuqua and Kenan-Flagler take this issue very seriously, though with slightly different approaches. At Duke, there's the Case Center, which prepares leaders and organizations with the business skills to achieving lasting social change. This is accomplished through research, mentors, coursework, and even a practicum where students consult directly with impact investing organizations. For UNC, sustainability is at the center of its commitment to the positive role business can play. At Kenan-Flagler, you'll find the Ackerman Center for Excellence in Sustainability, which is committed to accelerating progress in social and environmental sustainability through innovative and profitable business solutions. For students, this means a wide range of coursework, both at the business school and across campus, on key subjects like sustainable finance, sustainable operations, the business of renewable energy, and many others. Though what's more unique at UNC is the Stacia L. Wood Social Impact Summer Grants. This program provides financial support for MBA students to join a social impact organization during the summer, while the annual Careers with Impact Forum helps UNC graduates land full-time roles in sustainability with top organizations like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, IBM, J&J, Reebok, and others. If Fuqua takes a very broad approach to a business education, with general management at its core, Kenan-Flagler's approach is to focus on a few narrower pieces of the business world. The best example of this is UNC's commitment to real estate, making it one of the best programs in the United States if this is your interest. This is reflected in the student body, as approximately 10% of the class will concentrate on real estate, the largest percentage of any top business school. Powered by the Leonard W. Wood Center for Real Estate Studies, a UNC real estate education includes a rich curriculum, the highlight of which is the Global Immersion elective that brings students to places like Cuba, Chile, Dubai, and Israel to investigate each country's unique real estate opportunities and challenges. Even more unique is the opportunity for students to join the Real Estate Student Investment Fund, where they'll gain experience operating an ongoing real estate investment vehicle. This role allows them to develop relationships with real estate investors and developers across the country and around the world. Of course, if you ask what makes Duke unique, students point to the spirit of Team Fuqua, which infuses every person and experience at the business school. At its heart, it means Duke students are committed to bringing out the best in others, and in this way, bringing out the best in themselves. Yes, it's teamwork, but it's more than that. Helping to prepare a classmate for a job that you're also applying for, taking the time to tutor a classmate for a test even when your own preparation is done, or famously having an entire accounting class help to find a classmate's dog the night before a big exam. When Duke students are asked what makes Duke, Duke, invariably they say Team Fuqua and talk about the community that they know will last them the rest of their lives. Duke versus UNC, Kenan-Flagler versus Duke, it can be a hard choice to make. Either way, getting an MBA from either of these rivals means going to a smaller top program, which teaches you to do well by doing good. And it also means watching a lot of college basketball. And if this stoked your interest, coming up next, watch our video on how to get into Duke Fuqua.